One of my meetings today just canceled on me, and I have a little bit of time, so I'm going to start preparing ice cream because somebody sent me a Cuisinart ice cream maker and Bonnie Pearl ice cream kit. So if you know anything about me, I absolutely love it. And you know what? I can't think of a better thing to do in the middle of a busy day than take a break and make ice cream. So the instructions seem to say to mix the sugar, basically all the dry materials together in a bowl, then add the milk, and then when I was done with that, add the whipping cream. So we're going to try going through this. So that is sugar, so dried egg yolks, which sounds kind of disgusting, but as many things as we had like dried and prepared in prison, I can't imagine it would be a problem. Cacao powder. And the other dry thing is the semi-sweet, like the chocolate chips. But imagine I'm probably going to put those in the end because even though they are technically dry, I feel like they're going to mix better once everything else is in there. All right. I actually really like cooking. I'm not a big baker, but this feels almost more like baking than cooking, but we'll see. It's not hard. I mean, it's just mixing this stuff together, and then it's so strange to get this milk stuff, the ultra pasteurized and the whatever. Like I know I've seen it at Dollar Store or Dollar Tree, where you can get milk that's just in a container with without refrigeration. Apparently, it's not a problem. So I was always told to pour in a little bit, mix that, pour a little bit more. I don't know if that's the proper way, but it's starting to look like brownie mix, actually. And brownies are probably my second favorite thing after ice cream. But we'll see. Oh my god. Yeah, if nothing else, this is pretty awesome. But I guess it is just kind of like sugar, cream, and chocolate. But I haven't used the machine either. We're going to have to see how long that takes. And I know I have to refrigerate this for a while. I mean, so it's going to get really watery. I wasn't sure. So, yeah, I mean, that just looks like chocolate milk. And then when we add both things with whipping cream, I'm sure it's going to be even more so. How do you open this? You have to have scissors? Huh. I've never seen that before. I don't know where my scissors are. They must be in the... And then emptied my dishwasher. Don't judge me. Let's see. You know, it's kind of amazing to think none of this stuff needs to be refrigerated, but I guess it makes sense with all the preservatives and the way we do it. Right now, somebody told me this, and I didn't realize, this was actually a long time ago, that eggs, when they naturally come out of the chicken, have a plume on them, and if you don't wash that plume off, you can just leave them on the counter for like days, possibly even weeks, and nothing happens. But it's because we wash the plume off because we feel like it's not clean, that they then have to be refrigerated. But naturally, they come out basically with a natural preservative. So, something to consider about the way we affect or change things. This is really cool though. I like the idea of getting a kit all at once so you don't have to like put together the ingredients. I guess it's like there's like home cooking kits, which I could be down for something like that. Because a lot of times I want to make something good, but I don't have the time to go to the store. I don't take the time to go to the store. And if everything came in one spot, I would probably do it. Pass a little bit of cream out. Alright. Yeah, just looks like chocolate milk, but we will see. Mix in the chocolate chips. And then I know I need to refrigerate it for an hour, so I will do that, and then I will come back and be ready to make the ice cream. So now we've got the bowl out of the freezer, so it's nice and frozen. This stuff that's been microwaved, and I think you just pour it in here. I also found out I wasn't supposed to put the chocolate chips in. I was supposed to melt them, make a sheet, and then crunch them up and put them on top. So I messed up on that, but you know what? I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be good. Do we have anything to... Oop. Yeah, as you can tell, this is a first effort. But as much as I love ice cream, I imagine it will not be a last effort. My freezer is working overtime because I've been freezing everything. I'm excited because I have a feeling this is going to be really, really good. Oh, I guess I have to plug it in for it to work. That would make sense. Okay. I didn't know how it was going to work. I was actually kind of surprised. It says it takes about 15 or 20 minutes. So we'll see what our homemade ice cream looks like and tastes like. And for now, though, I'm really excited because I just got off a call with somebody who runs a mortgage and credit technology agency who's looking at how they can help us. Because I'm looking at doing a tech platform to try to help people with reentry. And it's something I hadn't even thought about. I think a lot about the emotional skills or the mental skills, the vocational skills. We've created a mentor network to where people can or basically ask a question and be referred to someone who has that expertise. But to have that platform in place would be really amazing. To have a place where people can go and build their credit or rebuild their credit or learn what they need to know about credit, that could be really huge. And I'm just excited about all these kind of possibilities. And I'm going to the jail next week, or excuse me, the juvenile center next week. I thought it was this week, to discuss. You know, we have this partnership with Cisco Systems. We've got this group that wants to teach online skills. We've got all these opportunities, and we're trying to get as many volunteers and as many groups and organizations inside as possible, because we want people to have the tools they need to succeed. Because we can't make someone do anything, but if we give them all the tools, there's a much greater likelihood that they will succeed. I was actually reading a book about that this morning, that we always want to kind of impose from the outside, but really the best way to empower people is to give them the tools and allow them to build things for themselves. Because the difference is, the whole idea of, can you give a man a fish or can you teach a man to fish? And I think it's really important to recognize that difference and the impact that can have. And I'm really stoked about this ice cream, and so it'll probably take a while. So I'll just wait, I'll go ahead and cut off the recording and then come back when the ice cream's done. So I'm afraid I made a mistake, because it's been going for about 20 or 25 minutes. And it is not thickening up nearly enough. And that metal piece that's in there, I know you have to stick in the freezer. I thought 2 hours was long enough. Maybe 2 hours was not long enough, and I needed to actually have it in there longer, because it should have thickened up significantly by now. But I know if nothing else, I'm at least going to have a milkshake. And what I'm thinking is maybe I can put it in the freezer and then take it back out and churn it again. So we're going to take this off and see just how bad it is. Although, I don't think bad is actually the word I would use, because it looks amazing. And then let's see if we can stick this in a, it's like a smoothie, probably the worst smoothie for you ever, and I'm making a mess, but I'm gonna enjoy it because that was really good. All right, so we're gonna try round 2 later, but lesson learned.